you don't want to face objections anymore, the best way you could do that is actually by creating a personalized sales approach. The way that you personalize your sales process is by simply letting your potential clients do all the work for you. The reality is if you ask the right questions, your prospect will actually tell you exactly what it is that they want. The sale at the end is simply just a matter of giving them what they want. When you sell to somebody, the more that you spend time giving facts, benefits, features, the more resistance you're going to build in your listing clients, in your buyer clients. And the more time you spend asking meaningful questions, the more that you're going to actually draw them onto your side of the table and get them to tell you what it is that they want. And the reason this is so valuable is when you're selling to people, you could put together a masterful presentation, masterful. And then they might go, well, it's this, or you can let all of your prospects, your potential clients do the work by just asking the right questions. You get them to tell you what they want, and then you just deliver it. If I'm making a presentation to you guys today, I'm guessing at what you want, and I'm probably going to be wrong. But if you tell me, Matt, I've got a listing appointment tonight at 6 o'clock and I need this, and I can deliver that to you, then I've delivered true value to you that you can implement today. And so that's when you're on your listing presentation, I would focus it less on a presentation and more on how can I get this person to give me exactly what they want and what they need? And then how can I amplify the pain to create action and finish it with desire? So the analogy that gets used is, right, like you show them the depth, like the fires of hell, so to speak. Like you show them how hot it is, and then you show them a picture of heaven or paradise. And that contrast is too big to ignore. The way that we win every listing is by finding that everybody's moving due to some level of uncomfortability, change needed, pain. You win every listing. When you find the pain point and you create connection, that's when you win the listing, right? We talk about the objectionless close. You only face objections in sales when the level of value and connection that you have to your potential clients is not sufficient before you start pitching. When you start your presentation or talking at people, telling them your benefits, asking them to do business with you, if you haven't built sufficient connection and sufficient value, that's when you're going to face objections. If you built sufficient value, now what I'll submit to you guys is when you start putting this to practice, you'll get to a place where not only you not receive objections, they will ask you for the business. They will say, hey, how do we get started? What are my next steps? How can I do business with you? Can we start today? Can you sell my house today? How nice would it be for you guys if you didn't have to face any objections whatsoever? So just so you guys know, this process will not only remove objections, it will allow you to charge increased commissions.
If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell icon.
How can I know that? Because when I started selling in real estate, brand new, I would compete against 20-year agents and teams doing 100 times my volume, literally 100 times my volume. And I would charge more in commission than they did and still get the listings. And this was calling expireds and for sale by owners where they don't know me, they don't trust me. So this process will not only help you not reduce commission, you can increase commission. In our market, 5% is generally roughly the standard. We would charge 6-7% for our listings. And there were times, especially when the market was different, we were able to pay out the standard 2.5% to a co-op, but keep 3.5 to 4.5% for ourselves. I've probably sold 500 to 1,000 houses through calls. Now, if I had Dan's strategy of text, I probably would have done that, or at least done them both. The way that Dan's doing it is really, really solid because here you're essentially creating inbound.